I think if I don't give the GM Leo a question to ask,
He's gonna
I
try.
might get fired.
What? You gonna give me a question to ask?
No, well, you can ask a question.
Do you have any questions?
Look at that sheet of questions.
No, that's not a sheet of questions. They're
It's
fun
not?
facts.
Can I stray away from that sheet of questions?
Huh?
Can I stray
How
away
about
from it?
Yeah, of course.
why Weatherman? Why not Definite Man?
That's a good.
I've never been asked that in my life.
Why not a definite? That's Jared's
It sounds like
question.
you're still deciding on whether to call yourself.
I am.
Okay.
I'm always in limbo. Never one side or the other.
Oh, okay.
That's life.
Is that actually what?
No, that's actually not.
That's life.
Is there an actual reason it's Weatherman?
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
just because I can never come up with that.
So there is a book called The Phantom Toll Booth by
Yes.
Norton
I think
Juster.
I've heard of it.
Yeah, 1962. And the boy Milo, who he gets whisked away by this magic tool booth that takes him to like a never-ending story kind of sort of land. And the first person he meets is named Whetherman, the same way I spell it. And he's just kind of quirky guy. He's a very small character in the book, but he helps open his doors of perception a bit to the rest of the adventure. He's like, he says a couple weird things, and then he says at the end, he says, whether or not you find your way, you're bound to find some way. And so it's like teaching him, like, you might have all these expectations about where you're going to be or what you're going to see, but you have no idea, and you're going to end up finding out where you're supposed to be anyways. So I thought that was, I read that again in college, and then I was trying to figure out a moniker that, Nicholas Williams is just, it's like the most common name you can think of. So I wanted something to separate myself and also allow for the project to have more experimental things like band and whatnot too. So and I thought that was a cool thing to have as like the theme is to just open doors of perception for people and myself obviously too.
Pretty
So
tight.
I
yeah.
like it. I really like it.
I would have just been like Wickless Williams.
That's a great question. Now here comes my question, which is not a great question.
Yeah. Just so that I don't get
Beard upkeep. How do you do it? I've tried it. I hate it. How do you do it?
Can we all clap for his beard real quick?
How do you grow a beard?
Also, yeah.
First you got to really try not to try.
Okay.
So you really got to do nothing
It's
for a
so
long
Because
time.
I've got like this Fu Manchu thing that kind of goes, and I'm not getting any of this stuff.
You're not getting
know?
the side stuff.
No.
Well, yeah,
Those might be genes.
that's genetics. Yeah, that's
yeah,
definitely
yeah.
genetics.
Well, I'm wearing chinos, so that's probably why.
Yeah, oh snap! Oh snap!
I will say that you just have to get through those. There's like 5 serious stages of super itchiness. I just got past the last stage, so I'm good from now on.
It was still going on
Still
the
going.
Oh,
I thought I was past it, and then this is probably close to the longest it's ever been. But all I do is trim the sides. So I take the fuller on the old, beard trimmer, and I trim the sides down, let the bottom get nice and long, and I just keep kind of pulling it towards this general direction.
Cool.
And it seems to work. And then I just trim like underneath here a little
I
bit.
know there's a lot of people do the oils and whatever. Do you do
A lot of
that?
lotion.
Cool.
A lot of. I have like mild psoriasis, so I got dry skin for the most part. So I'll like look down while I'm driving, and I've been playing with my beard, and there's just like skin dandruff all over me. I'm like, it's disgusting.
Right.
Yeah, so I got like this handy dandy little spot for lotion, and just keep it nice and lubed up.
I just do this. I know no one can see me, but I just do that. And I feel like it would help to have a beard.
It does.
Just imagine
You
do
always have something. You have a fail-safe all the time. You just-
Something to do with your hands.
Yeah.
How
just-
long are you planning on getting it? Like, are you thinking braid length? Like,
Well,
Viking?
I've been
Viking,
thinking that I'm gonna go to Ireland, and that's my home country. This heritage. I'll be there next month, so I'll probably trim it back after there. But I want to look as local as possible.
I already
in there.
did a good job.
Yeah.
You're there.
I
wear
think
a
so.
lot of green.
Yeah, a lot of green.
we're
Problem is, I
potatoes and
definitely
potatoes.
get called a leprechaun more often than I would like to be. But that's why people that don't know me, I'm like, wait, I'm a musician, so I mean, if you knew me as a musician, you wouldn't be saying that.
It works for what I do.
Yeah.
You don't know what I do.
Respect. You got to give me some respect.
Exactly. Alright.
But I don't.
With the pending midterm, we're gonna move
Right.
into the-
Right. Forgot what we were doing here for a second.
We're good. It turned into a beard interview.
I got it.
Great question.
Weatherman or leprechaun?
The parenthesis is very small to the side.
I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can support that. I'll just have
Detrimental to what you were
There's a
saying.
hidden track at the end of the record that's just me talking like a leprechaun in a very high-pitched Irish accent.
That would
Yeah.
be wonderful.
Just gotta be in tune. This is it's Ghost in the Water. Wrote this in between driving from Jacksonville to New Orleans, listening to some old blues like Howling Wolf and Muddy Waters, and driving through Mississippi and Alabama, and I just had this melody. The first line of the song came up in my head, and then as soon as I got to New Orleans, I met up with Rachel, and we sat down and finished the song together. And so this is Ghost in the Water. And I put my ghost in the water, won't have to hide them anymore. I went down to the shore to get out my ghost in the water. Went down to the bottom of the ocean where my ghost can be set free. They've been chained to the bottom of my soul, down in the darkest depths of me. I went down to the bottom of the ocean where my ghost can be set free. They've been chained to the bottom of my soul, down in the darkest depths of me. Now you can't touch the flame too hard, can't steer the reins, you're not clean till you get out your ghost in the water. I put my ghost in the water, won't have to hide them anymore, no. Then I went down to the shore to get out my ghost in the water. I went down to the bottom of the ocean where my ghost can be set free. They've been chained to the bottom of my soul, down in the darkest depths of me. I went down to the bottom of the ocean where my ghost can be set free. They've been chained to the bottom of my soul, down in the darkest depths of me. Now you can't touch the flame too hard, can't steer the reins, you're not clean till you get out your ghost in the water. Down to the bottom of the ocean where my ghost can be set free. They've been chained to the bottom of my soul, down in the darkest depths of me. I went down to the bottom of the ocean where my ghost can be set free. They've been chained to the bottom of my soul, down in the darkest depths of me. Now you can't touch the flame too hard, can't steer the reins, you're not clean till you get out your ghost in the water. That's single.
That's really good.
Thank you.
All right, man.
Thank you guys very
Thanks
much.
for stopping
Thank
by.
you.
Of course, yeah.
This has been the first Hive session with Whetherman, the first inaugural.
Yay!